Welcome back everybody to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida, and today's going to be an interesting one. We've got a 16-mile-an-hour offshore wind, an outgoing tide, and 3 to 4 foot seas. Our captains are likely going to struggle today. Let's see how everybody fares as they step in the ring and try and do battle with Haulover. And our first contestant is going to be a Magnum 50, and our guy is straight getting it. Boats coming out strong in the first round. This guy has the throttle pinned and he's going to try and blast his way straight through the inlet. And our captain's going to make easy work of Haulover and take a win for the boats here in the first round. Not going to lie, that Magnum 50 made it look easy. Let's see if the rest of our boats can make it look that easy, as we're going to have an Axopar stepping in the ring here in the second round. And our crew, I don't like this one already. I've been in these Axopars, as I've mentioned before, in rough conditions. These boats are like a catamaran and they want some throttle behind them and they stuff it early, but the stuffings are likely going to keep coming if they keep it at this pace. This boat wants some throttle behind it to get it up on plane, and our captain's going to choose not to do so. Let's see how they fare as they work their way out into the rollers. And Haulover throws a left hook, smacks this crew down, and they've taken an absolute pounding as they've tried to make their way out of Haulover. Once again, I think they could have had a much better ride had this crew just opened that throttle up a little bit and let the boat do the work, but they've chose to take the difficult path, and unfortunately they're going to take a loss for the boats here in the second round, and that's going to bring us to a 1-1 tie as we move into the third round of our contest, where we're actually going to feature that Axopar's little brother, the Axopar 28. And man, they stuff it up front. Early they take the stuffing. Once again, these guys just gotta get on the throttle and let these boats do the work, but our crew chose slow roll. But what's going on here? They're coming for the comeback. My captain lays into the throttles, and I think he's gonna show you Axopar boys out there how it's done. And they absolutely slay Haulover on the comeback with the throttles pinned, letting this boat do its thing. Axopar drivers, from now on, this is how you do it. But unfortunately, they stuffed it early, and rules dictate that we've got to give them the loss. But man, that's a tough loss to give because they really battled back hard in the second half of that. But here in the fourth round, we're going to feature an Invincible making its way toward the mouth of Haulover Inlet. Our crew's got the boat up on plane, running solid. It is a rough day. They've got a heavy following sea. They do have to be careful they don't stuff it as they come in, but our crew's keeping that bow high, and let's see how they fare. Taking some big spray as they hit these following seas. The boat's absolutely plowing through them, but man, they are taking some water over the sides, but it's still going to be a win for the boats in this round, and that will bring us a 2-2 tie as we move in the fifth and final round of our contest. Who will take the win in this episode? Will it be the boats or Haulover? Let's go. Let's see how we can finish it out. And here we're going to have a Beneteau making its way out of Haulover Inlet. Now this crew is choosing the slow roll approach. That's not fared well for some of our crews earlier in the day. Let's see if this captain can keep that bow up and out of the water. It is a bigger yacht, so he's got a little bit bigger advantage than some of the other boats we saw trying this earlier, and it's a little harder for them to get on plane and maintain plane in these heavier seas, but the crew looks okay. The boat's handling it all right, but let's see if that keeps up if the crew maintains this pace. And it looks like Wifey's moved to the stern of the boat to take some extra pictures. This crew appears like they're not going to have any troubles. They hit the outside of the rollers, a couple little smacks, but overall, it's going to be a just fine performance, and they're going to take a win for the boats, and that's going to give the boats the win in this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at Haulover Inlet. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we've got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.